Hello YouTube, this is part of Arkansas Thrifters and I'm here with another video. I just got bored and decided to do another video and I didn't know what to talk about until I saw the item over on my desk. I was like, I'll talk about that. I know I haven't done a lot of thrifting videos and item videos to tell you what you need to get, what you need to do, and stuff I like to thrift, but you know what, tonight this will be a two-parter video. And not technically two parts where I have two different videos that are part one, part two, but it's two different things in the same video. Now, the first one is going to be simple, so it's going to be short. Everybody knows that if you deal in electronics, if you deal in home items that have cords, or even if you deal in cords or power adapters, you know the hardest thing is to keep them organized, keep them neat. And a lot of people, you either use zip ties or rubber bands or stuff like that. I found a nice, easy way that is super cheap to do all my cords with. And that's these braid bands you get over at Walmart. These are like 98 cents for 250 of them. Yes, some do break, but the majority of them are great. And they're a nice, easy, quick twist on your cords. I'll show you one right here that I did. And as you can tell, it keeps it rather contained. On something like this, if I did it long, I normally put two. But it's just a nice, cheap way to organize your cords so that they don't get tangled up in each other. So when you do go and get them out of your crates, out of your boxes, out of your storage area, they won't be tangled, they won't be messed up, they won't be damaged. They'll just be nice, easy, wrap, pack, done. And that's part of the first video. Now the second part is stuff I like to thrift. I don't think I've covered this yet, but there is, I was going to take photos of these, that's why they're so close, old hair dryers, curlers, straighteners, and curling sets. This is a Remington Aqua Curl. They're about 20-30 bucks. There's always good money in these. Yes, some of them do sit a while because I usually get the older, obscure ones that people don't necessarily look for. But if you normally find stuff from Remington, it's usually a good brand, especially if you get the Wet 2 Straight stuff. Wet 2 Straight is a great brand. I've sold a few of these and they always bring good money. This one I got because it was strange. I normally don't deal in hair dryers like this. Couple I've sold are good, couple I've sold ain't so great. But this one said it was a Visa 1200 Shetland. No idea. And I paid $1 for it. So I guess for $1 I would gamble with it, and if all else fails I can't find nothing on it, I'll put it up for $20, $30. But this part of the video is to tell you, go out of your comfort zone a little. I didn't normally want to do these, but once they started selling, I decided to dig in more and more, and I've been getting better at it. But if you got a place, you can buy hair curlers, hair curling sets, and hair dryers for cheap. Do your research first at the spot. Always quickly look on your phone for the model number, because there's a lot of curlers that are still in the stores that sell brand new for 15, 20 bucks. Now, if you get one of those, don't touch it. Don't buy it regardless of the price, because you could only probably get about $10 sell on it. And curlers, especially curling sets, are a little heavy to mail. Most of them I have to do priority mail in, and that's a little pricey. But if you're just wanting to find another item that is great to start in research and for cheap, that's depending on how much your current areas cost, look into your curlers, look into your hair dryers, and look into the curling sets. I've sold some curlers all the way up in the $50, $60 mark. I've sold some hair sets in the $40, $50 mark. I've sold straighteners and stuff in the $30, $40, $50 mark. It's a good market. And if you do it right, you can get the stuff cheap enough where you can make major money. Like each of these, I don't know about the Remington mini curler. This looks like a 3/4 inch. I'll look this one up, but it seems a little newer. What's scaring me about it, but I paid $1 for it, and it's Remington. Even Remington is a great brand for $1. If all else fails, it's probably about minimum $20 item. The Visa, like I said, if I can't find nothing about it, I'll put it up there for $30. I gotta clean it a little bit, but 30 is what I'll put it on. Now this one, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't look this brand up, or this exact model, but I've sold other ones, and these normally hit about $30+. I can't tell if this is a newer one. Feels a little newer, but Wet 2 Straight is a newer brand. It's not stuff that you can readily find from the 50s, 60s, but this is a great brand. People love these because they get really hot, and they claim you can straighten your wet hair automatically. And, it's basically wet hair to straight hair. And people love this brand. It's from Remington, so I guess that's a good bonus, because Remington makes these really well. I paid $1 for it, as you can see. I've already got, this one came pre-tied for some reason. I guess the previous owner got it from somewhere and donated it to my Salvation Army, because they normally don't do this. They normally just give me these as they sit. But this one, maybe $30+. The Aqua set, it is a special set, but it's also kind of common. So it's another $30+. Now the Remington's curling sets, I wouldn't touch those unless you can sell them for a minimum of $30, because you will normally have to do a medium or region A box with padding, and that's usually $10, $11 to mail it off. So if you invest $1 or $2 in it and can sell it for $30+ on a curling set like this, I say do it, because even though it's a little pain to ship, just wrap it in bubble wrap, put it in a box, pat it around, mail it off flat rate. It's like $10 and change, and you'll still make 15 or so bucks in profit off of one of these. If you only invest like $1 to $3 on them. On this one, I think I paid $2. And I know what you're thinking. That's not a great amount of profit, but think about it. Where else are you going to make $15 in less than an hour? If you do this in a nice, organized way, you can take the photos, list it, and pack it, once it sells, in a total of about under an hour. That's $15 an hour. Yes, that don't sound like a lot of money to some of you people. But think about it this way. Say 5 curlers sold, all $30+. Okay? All but that one has to go into a bubble mailer, which is great. You just wrap those up, put them in a bubble mailer. And then there's 4 automatically done, about 15-minute packed. I'm going to say you did about another 15 minutes for, let's go 25, all of them. Pictures listing, so that's 40 minutes already. If you count the extra 5 for that, that's 50 minutes. That's less than an hour to list and do all that other stuff and pack it and mail it off in about 50 minutes. Now, if each one of those 5 sets sold for, let's say minimum $30 free shipping, that's $150. Now, after shipping and fees, you'll probably profit about $100 in pocket, depending on what exactly they sold and how much it cost to ship them. Now that's $100 for 50 minutes of work, and you're going to say that you can. Some people can make way more than $100 in an hour. But if you're just an average Joe, $100 an hour is great money, especially since all of this stuff is easy to obtain and easy to do. Now, this is just another short video. I'm sorry it ran off a little bit into the rambling side like I normally do. But like I said, look into the curlers, look into the straighteners, look into the hair sets, look into the portable dryers and hair products. You'll be surprised at how much that stuff sells. But please, before you buy anything, put it in your carts, look around, and then set aside a 5-10 minute break inside the store and quickly do a model search. I picked up a lot of duds that only sell for about $10 online. Those ain't worth getting. If you can't sell a curler for at least 20 and a curling set for at least 30, I would put it back. Not because it's a hassle, but because normally the ones that are about the $10 make are already in the stores or still in the stores, and people will most likely just pay the extra $5 to get a new one. And I've listed $10 curlers, and they set for months and months. Also, curlers do sit. I'm not going to lie, but these are great li-fi, especially if you get some of the better brands that are harder to find. Because I've got some up right now that I'm trying to charge 40, 50, 60 bucks a piece on. It's a great market to start your business in. It's just another way to expand, to grow, to learn more about things that you normally wouldn't look into. So please, everybody, I am part of Arkansas Thrifter's, and I'm sorry I rambled off a little bit, but I am out of here, and please have a great night.